Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday! Oh my goodness, it's just weekend is getting here so quickly. I knew it would. I knew it would go by fast. I got a bunch more of the Christmas and July kits put up, but these you have already ordered, a bunch of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these today, and we'll just keep plugging away at it. Next week will be a little bit crazy with my craft show setup. We start setting up on Saturday. We do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then we have Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then show opens Thursday afternoon, and then it's all day Friday. So days next week that'll be a little crazy for me will be Monday. We'll be doing a quick project, and then Friday, I'm not sure if we'll get to do a project or not. We'll see how time is because I have to be there for the craft show. So anyways, welcome to my page. Go ahead and say hello when you're hopping on, and we'll get started. We have these cute little snowmen here. So we have snowman angels. Isn't that cute? Snow, like you make a snow angel. Snow angel. And then other snowman standers. So I will give you the link. I am caught up for a few days, actually a couple of days ahead. I went ahead and posted up to day 26, and today is only the 24th. So I'm a couple of days ahead, right? Today's the 24th. Is that correct? Yeah, today's the 24th. I'm going to share the VIP group. Aren't these cute? So these are ones that you guys have already ordered. So I'm going to go ahead and get these painted so that you know how to do these. And let's see, my camera must be a little bit crooked. See if I can, oops, wrong way, Darlene. There we go. And then I'll just see if I can go a little bit smaller for you guys. And then let me put myself in the corner. Go to the corner, Darlene. There we go. All right. Okay, let me get to comments and let me get this shared to my VIP group, and we will be ready to go. Oh my goodness, so many fun things. I have one more that I didn't get. I thought I had cut it last night, and I went to post it, and it was like, oh, that one's not cut yet. So I still have a few more days to post, and so I have the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. I have 5 more projects. My goal was to do one every single day. It's a lot, and I knew that we would have to kind of just paint them as we go. So yeah, look at these. Look how cute. Hi Laura. Hi Holly. Hi Sherry. Good morning, Lori. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm not gonna wait for people to hop on. They will join us as we go. And what other colors do I need? Do I need silver? I think I need silver. I'm gonna look and see. We might just use slate gray or we can, you know what, we could do slate gray and put shimmer frost over it. Okay, let me go ahead and move these, get my board out here. We're probably gonna need 2 boards. Yeah, I think we're gonna need 2 boards. So let me go ahead and let's get started. Hi Sandy, how are you? Happy Thursday, guys. It's almost Friday. Almost. It's getting here so quickly. I always know my weeks before my craft shows that I'm in charge of, they just fly by. I still have a few key things on my list to get done, but there's still plenty of time. I have lots of stuff at work because it is month end. It always, oops, there's stuff attached to this. Okay. All right, here's our board. Let's bring in all of our stuff. Let's get all of our stuff on here that we can. I think we can get all the snow angels on here. So, hi Cheryl, hi Deb, hi Ellen. I know I love snowmen too. They're so much fun. So lots and lots of projects posted. Let me just get one at a time here. Okay, so snow angels. I'm just gonna dissect them. Okay, part of their base is going to go up there because we don't paint everything. Here is the halo. I'm like, come on, my tape is not cooperating. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, there's the wings. Here's our snowman. Okay, he's got a little tree. He's got a nose. He has a snowflake, buttons, and a tree. Okay, Perfect. All right. Next. Next. All right. Okay, here's our other snowman. Okay, here's the base. Here's the base. Okay, let's put his body down here. Here's his wings. Or her wings, whichever. Halo. A heart. And some snowflakes. Some buttons. And the nose. Okay. All right. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you. Thanks, sis. I love Snowman. So, but a lot of people have placed orders for these. I will give you the link in a minute to I got an itchy head all of a sudden. Cootie bugs. It's cootie bugs. No, not really. Oh my gosh. I always think that when my daughter-in-law comes over and she's like, Caitlin has lice, the kids just get it. So I hate when it is a certain time of year when I feel like the kids just tend to get it. And these girls, because they share their brushes and stuff, it goes through them. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Whenever that happens, my head just starts itching. I'm like, check my head. If you ever do that, you just feel like, oh my gosh, it's on me. Okay, so I have room here, but do I want to put part of this one on here? Let's pull the other board out and let's see what we need. Okay, so maybe we can put the bases up here for the other ones. And we can do that, put the bases. We might have to put some of the other stuff. This other board might not be big enough for everything. I think I need new tape. Let's put new tape really quick, guys. Sorry, but I think I need new tape. Okay. All right. So, yeah. It's never fun to have to do this, to stop and do this, but it's an important thing, and some people don't know how to do this. So this is just a piece of cardboard that I saved from when I got some Chocatoire wooden pieces, and they have cardboard in them. So I just roll the tape up. This one down here is an actual piece of wood, the one underneath. So I always roll a piece of tape up in the center. Then I take a piece of this, and then you turn it over so sticky side is up, and roll your ends under so that you have this long piece of sticky tape right here. I'll never forget, I was doing a class, and I was teaching them how to do this, and the girl put the tape upside down. She goes, how's stuff going to stick? I'm like, no, sticky side up. She could not understand. I had to actually go over and show her. She's like, oh, I get it now. So that way all the pieces are on it. I'm not sure that we're going to fit all of our pieces on here. The other snowmen are kind of big, but yeah, they're kind of a larger size. All right, we're almost there. A couple more pieces. It's important to know how to do this. This saves you from having to hold each of the little pieces. It's just something that I actually probably have done this for over 30 years with when we were doing wholesale. We're on year 39, guys. Can you believe it? Year 39 of doing craft shows. Yeah, I'm old, but I'm only 61. I've been doing them a long time. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? Happy Thursday. Okay, so we might have to put some things over here. So let's just get this over here. This one is our Hello Winter. Okay, has a lot of little pieces. A lot of little pieces. All right. Okay. Yeah, I might have to put all the little pieces from the next one over there. Or just the snowman over there. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Will the snowman fit? Oh, he will fit. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put all the pieces here and then the actual snowman over on the other one. That will work. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I just try to do too much, but I really want to get 2 projects done today. Okay, that's going to go over there. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We're good. Okay, let me go ahead and give you the link for this. I need to find that. And let me give you the link to the Christmas in July section on the website. Don't forget to go to the VIP group and get your coupon code because that will save you money. You always want to use that. You have to enter it. It's not automatic because I don't want everything on sale every single day. It's special for my VIP group. There are people that order that are not even on here that just somehow found my page and they order. And so I'm just okay. Sharing the VIP group code with you guys to go over there. Here's the website. Okay. And then I'm going to give you the VIP group to go to if you haven't been there yet. If you're new, you're going to go there. You do have to answer some questions, and then you should automatically be accepted on the page. If not, then I will do that later. Okay, perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's paint. We got lots of things to paint. Let's start with our snowman. Let's start with white. Got a lot of white to do, guys. We'll just do this page first, and then we'll go to the next. All right, so snowman is white. All right, so I'm gonna do this. So there's the hat band. So anything that's below here is white. All right, how are you guys doing? How's your week going? Everybody having a good week at work? Mine is going great. I just work. I have the best people in my life, including my job. They're just the nicest people and honest. You know, I say that over and over. I am so grateful to work for a company that is honest and doesn't try to do things that aren't on the up and up, you know? I just love that. I love that. Okay, let's see. What else needs to be white? The hello is white. Okay. And okay, that's all the white. Let me grab a paper towel for this. All right. I have just been doing so much this week. I'm actually really tired. I wish I got to sleep in. Well, I actually can sleep in on Sunday because we can't get to the craft show until later on for setup. So I actually can sleep in a little bit on Sunday. I think I got the wrong green. Let me grab a different green. I did grab the wrong green. Okay, if I can get this one. There's hardly any in that. That's probably why I grabbed it. Okay, here we go. How's your light green? Let's go with that. How's your light green? For our greenery, we do need to do our black part too. Maybe I can do the black hat and the hat band. So, what do you guys got going on this weekend? Who has something fun going on this weekend? Tell me all about it. Because I have my craft show set up. I love it though. I love seeing my people. I always call them, but they're my people. They are. I love seeing them. You know, that's just a big key part of my life are my crafter friends. And I love catching up with them, seeing what they've been doing. Oh, there's another snowflake. Okay. So there's always lots of hugs and then catching up on what is going on in their lives. It's just one of those things where I just love them. I don't know what it is, but there's a bond between crafters. There really is. Are you guys that way with some of your friends? That you can spend like months and months without seeing each other, and then you see them and it's like you never were apart, right? Okay, this is gonna be white too, and then we're gonna do the stripes on it. So it is actually I'm not gonna do it the pink color though. I'm gonna do it red. I think I want to do it red. Okay, so this is gonna be white also. Let me get this done, and then then we'll do some of our green. Come on. I know there's some more paint in there. Yeah, all weekend is craft show setup for me. Which it's good because we'll get so much done. We'll get it knocked out. It's a lot to set up. I have my own booth. It's always been a lot, like just to set up my own booth. But I also have to set up the checkout area. And I know I have help. Judy's there to help me. And my own booth, my checkout booth. We have a craft swap area, which is great. I love that. And We also have a Christmas in July section. So we have a lot this time. We have a lot going on. Okay, red. So let's do our little, these are going to be red. Okay. So let's do that. Do a little thing here. You have a new market you're going to tomorrow and a new vendor. Oh, fun. Where are they at, Deb? Are they close to you? You've been doing a lot lately. I think that's great. You guys have some really fun stuff. I love that. I am not really into doing the outside shows, but I know some places that's what really works, is doing the outside ones. Okay, this is all going to be red. I used to do outside shows. I guess if I had a helper, then it might be different. It was always fun when I did outside shows with friends, but doing it by yourself, it's so much work. It's hard to put up the canopy. I would always struggle. I'd have to ask somebody for help, and I hate asking anyone for help. Hi, Sarah. How are you? We are painting. We have 2 different trays here. I'm going to get this one done first and set it to the side, and then we'll move on to the next. I'm trying to get some of my Christmas in July things painted. I'm up to day 26. My goal was to have 31 days of Christmas in July. Probably will never do that again. It is a lot. I usually do like 10 or 12 days of Christmas in July, and then I'm like, I'm going to be aggressive this year, and I really want to get all these done, and then I can paint, a whole bunch of each. No, I haven't even got the samples done. It's a lot to do. Okay, I've got some on the side. There we go. Okay, let's do our second coat of white. Our white is already pretty much dry. Let's do our second coat of white, and then we can move to the next trays, I think. We'll see. I might have to do my second coats of the other colors too before I move it. These are so cute though. I just love it. I love all the fun Christmas stuff. Christmas, whenever I send a message to any of my customers that are coming to the craft show and they respond back and they go, I can't wait for the Christmas in July. It's so funny. I mean, people just love that. They eat it up. Yep. Some people don't understand what Christmas in July. Oh, yes, Christmas in July is a tradition. So I remember when I first did Judy's craft shows and going to her very first Christmas in July, I thought she was nuts, and people buy like crazy. The new market is closer to you than the one usually doing in Rock, and the new event is downtown, only 5 minutes away. Oh, nice. Those are the kind that I would love to do, ones that are close like that. Yeah, I only do craft shows that are pretty close to me, within, like 30 minutes at the most. Well, actually, I have one that's further. It's in Escondido, and by freeway, that's about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on traffic. And I would love to do one up at my cabin. I keep saying that. Gosh, I'd love to do one of the little shows at my cabin, but I'm always busy with shows down here. It never works out that it's not a weekend. What I have to do is just decide not to do one of my shows down here. But now that I'm in charge of a lot of these shows, then it makes it more difficult. You can't skip that, right? Oh, I'm really sad for next year. So we have an incentive trip coming up that we can earn, and it is a cruise, but it's looking like it's going to conflict with one of my craft shows that I always do. And that means I have to make a big decision if I actually earn. I don't know if I will or not. I may not earn it. It's a big thing. If I actually do earn the incentive trip, then I would have to make a decision. Do I not do the craft show? I only have a handful of spring craft shows, so that's in the spring. So yeah, it's really hard when that happens, when I have things like that conflict. I have another fun thing coming up with Watts of Love that I'm going to be flying over there to their main office and doing a special event that I was invited to do. So I'm excited about that. That's coming up in what month? That is coming up in September. So look look for that on the horizon. I will be flying over there. It's going to be right after a craft show and right before another craft show. And then I will also have my my Diva Day is coming up. So my Diva Day is going to be when is that? It's crazy. It's going to be the end of September, I think. End of September or the first week of October. They haven't completely set the date, but tentatively it is the day before I set up for the next craft show in La Mesa. So the one that I'm in charge of. So yeah, it's a lot coming up still. A lot of trips coming up. So that is a surprise. I don't know where the Diva Day is going to be. Chalk Couture corporate office is arranging all of that, and it's just kind of exciting. Okay, let's dry this and let's do our little beak. I need to grab some yellow for the beak over here and grab deep ochre or something, and let's just, or maybe we come back and do all that. Maybe we'll do all those at the same time. Okay, let's just dry this a little bit, and then I'm going to set it to the side. And we'll just keep moving on. We'll do all of our details at the end. That's what we'll do. But I want this to be dry. So, hey Barb, how are you? Hi Bridget. We were painting some of our Christmas in July things. Let's get this done. I want to move this tray. We have two trays going on right now. Okay, there we go. Oops. One of these days I'm going to get this whole thing moved around. Okay, yeah, one of these days. I always say that, huh? It might take me another year. I don't know. Okay, so what I need to do is I am going to get out my shimmer because I'm going to be using that on some of this. Okay, so shimmer. Let me look at my angels. Okay, this angel, let's just take these one by one. Okay, so this one is gray. The wings are gray. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All of my halos are going to be gray, and I'm going to put shimmer over them. So I don't think I have silver over here. I think my silver, I only have like one thing of silver. Okay, so gray for the wings, and then gray for the halos. And I'm going to put shimmer over both of these. All right. The post part, I think, oh yeah, is going to be gray on all of these. Okay, so the post part is gray on all of those. Okay, and then the halo part. Okay, there we go. All right, so we will be putting shimmer over the top of that. The bases are going to be brown. So let me get my, and I'm going to kind of water it down a little bit. So I did give the link for all of the Christmas in July. I have a lot, and don't forget to use your coupon. I did set it. I think in the beginning some of them did not give the discount, but I did add the discount to all of the Christmas in July. It should work now. I had to go back and fix it. I think I just hadn't selected it or something. I don't know. Sometimes things happen when I set up a code, and then if I set up a new section, I have to actually go back and add it in there. That's the way that Shopify works. Okay. Gonna paint these brown. What else is brown? Anything else brown on here? The buttons. Okay, so the buttons are actually brown on, so I painted the buttons black on the other one. I think I should paint all the buttons black. We'll do that. We're going to paint all the buttons are going to be black. I think. I don't know. The other ones, maybe on this one, maybe on these, I'll do these brown. Okay, so there's my brown. This is burnt umber, and I just watered it down. Okay, there's my brown buttons. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to put that up there. I might have to go, sometimes it's streaky. I watered it down, kind of make it look like it was see-through. Sometimes it's streaky though. Sometimes I still have to add more. Okay, let's do our other wings. Okay, these are going to be light blue. Okay, and then Which one? This one's going to be white, but we're going to put shimmer over it. Okay, so light blue, I'm using Spa Blue. Okay, so, oh, part of my other snowman is supposed to be blue. Guess what? Yeah, when we go back, we'll add blue onto it. I'm looking at my thing. Okay, so I messed up. That's okay. You're late. You woke up at 6. Couldn't talk. Went back. Oh, you can't talk. Oh no. So is your throat hurts or you have laryngitis? There, huh. That's really weird. Maybe you have strep throat? Okay, that's Spa Blue. It's a really light baby blue. We'll be using that over on the other one. I just forgot to do it. Okay, so white. Let's get our white done. Let's just put some. I want to try to keep it out of the words on here. This one I know I need a lot of white, so I'm going to just pour some on that. These I'm going to try to be more careful because I don't want to cover up the words. Okay, so this one, it is fine. It is fine. Okay, and I hope I have my thing for the cheeks. I think I do, because guess what? I got all my paintbrushes all cleaned and gathered up. I refilled my drawers and my baskets with the squeegees and brushes, all the things. I got that all done. So hopefully I have my cheeky brush in there. Hopefully. Okay, get that done. We're going to be doing more than one coat, of course. Okay, my candy cane is going to be white, and I'll do the stripes. Okay, and then let's just go across and do our little snowman. It doesn't hurt. You just have no voice. Oh, that's really odd. Oh, Deb, have a great day. Hope it goes really quick for you. Hi, Linda. How are you? Good morning. Okay, I'm trying to not fill this in. I'm just going sideways with this. Well, if you have any other symptoms, if you have fever or anything like that, then you probably should get it checked out. There is the new strain of COVID that's going around that has a really sore throat. So if it seems like that, you might want to check that out and see if you can get the antiviral stuff. I can't take it because it has corn in it. Yeah, can you believe that? There's corn in it. So, yep, but anyways, yeah, there is a new strain. I have a friend that got the new strain. When I got it, they said it was a new strain, but my throat didn't hurt me. So I don't know if it was or not. I hate to think there's another one that I might get. Whatever I got after I got home from Africa was not fun. It really kicked my butt. It did. And having to be on these blood thinners too. I just counted all my pills. I have 3 weeks left. Because I couldn't tell if I missed a day. So I had to count them. And I was like, I think I forgot to take it one night. So I took it the next morning. I'm really good about keeping track of all that stuff and taking it. Okay, so this is my my medium Hauser grain. And then I'm going to do my spiced pumpkin for the noses. So I have all my little noses. Got your nose. And then the heart is going to be my Tuscan red. Okay, and then we'll dry and we'll go back and we'll do our second coats on everything. These painted pretty quickly. Hi, Nyla, how are you? I bet you had a runny nose and now you just can't talk. Oh, so just a weird virus. Yeah, there's always things that go around, and if you're around any little kids at all, then you're gonna get something. I don't know if you have your grandkids over there that you're around. Kids are they're just germy. Or anybody that works around kids. Oh my goodness. It just is going to happen. Or just going to the grocery store because you're touching the cart that somebody else has touched and you don't know if they sneezed or washed their hands. It's just life, you know. Life is full of germs. Always full of germs, right? But it's never fun to be sick. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon. So I don't have an update on Debbie's daughter. Does anybody have an update on her, on Jenny? I didn't see them post an update. Sarah did tell me that she thought that it was um, surgery for Jenny's thyroid, not her heart. I think I misunderstood everything. So please don't be spreading rumors that I've said, because I honestly I just know she was having surgery because I'm on a group chat, and that's all I knew. I didn't ask her what type of surgery, but I'm on a group chat with Debbie, with all of the sales legends and and legends that have recruiting legends. So we're on a chat together. So I'm on there with Debbie and Tara Panachek and Bree Rodriguez, all the great people, Brittany Tilton, and all the really big people in the chocolate business. I'm on a group chat with them, and we were supposed to have a meeting, but Debbie had said that Jenny was having her surgery, so I just kind of thought, I knew she had had some issues before. I think she actually was having, it might have been more like her lungs at one point. I don't know. So please, all I wanted to do was to get prayers out there. I don't want to start any rumors saying that I said the wrong thing. We do the best we can do, right? We do. So if anybody's heard how thyroid, it was thyroid. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I just knew she's having surgery, and I knew she needed prayers, and if we can cover someone in prayers, God knows he doesn't have to know what kind of surgery she's having, because he already knows that. Right? Oh, did you see that? I just dumped my paint right over the front. It just jumped right off there. And you know what? It landed perfectly. It landed so it didn't go all over the place. You know how sometimes, have you ever dropped a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and it lands the wrong way? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so Denise confirmed that it was thyroid. Okay, perfect. Thanks. I know. So I'm hoping everything went well. As soon as I have an update, I'll let you guys know. You probably know before me. I don't sit and watch a lot of other people's videos. I don't have time. I used to. So when I first became a chocolate designer, I used to watch quite a few people. Most of them don't even do Facebook Lives anymore. Sadly, most of them really are not even doing much with chocolate. But I used to watch a lot of people, and I loved it. I love just watching. But I honestly don't have time to watch other people. I can barely keep up with my own stuff. And like they say, you should worry about yourself. Stay in your own lane, girlfriend. So I don't worry about what somebody else is doing on their projects. I see their projects when they post them in design studios, because I just don't have time to follow. I wish I did, because I love watching people. Some of my very first mentors are not even doing chocolate anymore. So kind of sad. Sad to see that happen, or they just aren't as active. So anyways, I just do what I can do. That's all I can do. I just try to keep up with what I have. So many things that I want to create. You should see, I started just doing, when I'm cutting things out, I'm putting them into Ziplocs, and they're on the shelf in here. I have project after project after project ready to go for you guys. Some of them I'm probably going to just pull the project and I'm going to do it at night and just show you, because I'm going to run out of time. I'm not going to have enough time to do everything. And some of you guys have ordered those projects. And so I hate that I don't have a sample painted. I try to paint samples of everything before I post it, but it's just not possible anymore. My life's so busy. Okay, we're going to dry, and then we are going to start doing some of the details here in a moment. We'll see how this goes. Looks good, looks good. Okay, I am going to probably be writing out the Let It Snow, because I did get into the, where's my little thing? I don't have my little thing in here to clean that out. Yeah, I did get into here. I probably will clean that out. The stylus is kind of big for that. I need my little needle thing. So there we go. Kind of got it. So anyways, hope you guys are all having a great day. Let me know what you got coming up this weekend. Who has craft shows this weekend? Anyone? Anyone have craft shows? Just me? Just me? I have my setup. It's not actually the craft show yet. I'm looking forward to the craft show. We have so many people that have responded back. I email out to hundreds of people. There's probably at least 1,000 people on the email list, honestly, by now. And I email out to them. They also get a flyer in the mail if they signed up. Some of them are like, I don't want the paper, I just want the email and I can put it on my calendar. So I'm getting great responses back from them. Can't wait to attend. So even though it's a summer show, I expect it to be very busy. Our customers, they save up. Like there haven't been craft shows for a few months in that area, so they save up. They love shopping. They have their budget. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and, which one do I need? Oh, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the white. I think I just need to go over part of this. Some of it, like in here, in between the words, some of it didn't really take. And then my candy cane, I want that to be really done. Okay. All right. So now let me do the shimmer. I'm going to put shimmer over this. So let me grab another brush. Okay. There's a bunch in the lid, so we can use that. Okay. So shimmer on the wings. Okay, and you can see through this. So if I put this on the blue and I put it on the gray, you're going to be able to see through this. It's not going to turn it white, even though it kind of looks like it's going to turn it white. It might be a little bit. Maybe it is going to turn it. I'm going to use it sparingly then. Okay, because it kind of is see-through. Okay. I don't want it to be white. Okay, I think it's going to be fine. I'm just using shimmer on it. I just thought shimmer would be perfect. Just a little bit on there, a little bit on here. I still want it to look blue though, so I don't want to put too much. Okay, yeah, it still looks blue. Put it on the post part a little bit. I have to go back to my other sheet. Okay, let's just dry this really quick, and then we're going to bring our other sheet back and we're going to start doing details. And I will need this for the other sheet for a little bit. Let me move that. Did you guys see that Ozzy Osbourne had passed away? That's so sad. So sad. But I honestly am surprised he lasted this long. Anybody else kind of surprised that these rock stars are living such long lives? They've had crazy lives and they are still kicking. It always shocks me that they lived that long to begin with, but yeah, it's sad he passed away recently, just a couple of days ago. Okay, all right, so I am actually going to put some of this on here. I want it to be on my because this just needs to have a little bit of shimmer on it. This is painted red, but that, and then this. Okay. And then the word hello. I think the snow up here, we're going to paint this. Yeah, you're surprised too. It is just kind of a surprise that their lifestyle is so crazy, and yet they just keep going. They just keep going. Okay, this is going to have some shimmer on it. Okay. All right, now I do need to put some blue on the bottom. I totally forgot that on the Hello Winter part of it has some blue. So let me get some blue over here. I hate that he died only 76. Yes, he really was a big drug user. So it doesn't surprise me that he passed, but I mean, it really actually surprises me that he lasted so long. Yeah. Okay, so this is just going to be like this, and then I'm going to take my white and just kind of feather it in, if you know what I mean. Just kind of blend that together right there. And then I'm going to do the opposite with the other one, which is underneath here, which is right under here. I'm going to do blue at the bottom. Okay, so blue at the bottom and feather it up, kind of, sort of. Okay. All right, there's some blue. This is spa blue. Okay, so just kind of blend that in. And then let me dry that really. And he bit the head off bats. I know, exactly. Just... But he was a great musician. Yep. Yeah, oops, there's a hair in there. Ah! Did you see that? Like a whole clump that came off the ground onto there. Not a good thing. Yeah, there's still a hair that's attached. Hello, let me get that off of there. Kind of sticking to it. Okay, let's dry this. Okay, and then I want to start doing some of my detail, like my stripes on things. I want to start doing that. I'm going to close up my my shimmer. Okay, maybe I should do my other snowflakes with shimmer. Should I do that, or should I? Actually, let's just leave them. Okay, so let me close my shimmer so it doesn't jump and go everywhere, because you know how I am. Yes, he will. Yes, one time. It only took one time for him to be forever. Yeah, Black Sabbath fired him because of his drug. Yeah, it's really sad. It's very sad. Okay, so I need cheekies. I need eyeballs. I need stripes. Okay, I need the beak and the eyeball there. So let me look for my cheek thing. Okay, this is kind of small, but we're going to use it for the cheeks. I don't think I have another one in here. Oh, I do have this brush. Let's use this brush today. Then we can do small ones and large. Okay, perfect. And I need to get my pink that I use for the cheeks, because I don't want to use red. So I'm going to use vintage pink for the cheeks. I have lots of colors over here still. Let's do the beak on, and I'm just going to open it up, and I'm going to use my stylus. I'm going to open up my, maybe, guess what? It has like a whole bunch of dried stuff. Guess we're not going to do that. We're going to just grab another one of these here and put a little bit of yellow. It's kind of dried, but still came out. Gonna do the beak. Okay, let's get all this details on here done. We got to do our stripes on our scarf. We got stripes on a candy cane. I'm going to move this because I'm going to spill that. I just know it. I'm going to grab a paper towel over here that I'm going to need for cheekies. I need black for the eyeballs. Okay, so some black for eyeballs. So black for this eyeball. Okay, and then my snowman's going to need black eyes. I need to get a brush that has a round end. that's fairly large for that. Okay, so gonna draw that kind of on there with the end of the brush. Okay, there's that. So cute, guys. Okay, now I need to, and you know what, I could do this one too, but I'm afraid I'm going to slide that. Let's just do the top layer first. Let's just do that. I am going to move this. We're going to scooch this up. I want to do the stripes on the candy cane, and then I'll do the cheeks. Okay, so I want to be able to get this done and then move that. Where's my brush? Got my brush. It's a small brush. That's a really small brush for that. Let me see if I have a bigger brush. You probably end up, yes, exactly. It was an interview and he thought it was fake, and he thought it was fake. Oh, wow, that's interesting. He thought it was fake and it wasn't. These brushes need to be thrown away because they actually are no good. I know I have to have some good brushes in here because I just restocked this drawer. There's one. Okay, this one will work. Okay, so stripes. Let me check out my cheat sheet here. So I'm doing my stripes on my scarf. Wow. I didn't know that he thought that it was fake. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay. So one of my aunties called me. She's over here staying at the Del Coronado, or over by at a place right next to Del Coronado. So I might get to go see her and her kids. I'm not sure if our schedules are going to work out. Since I have the craft show set up, I'm busy all weekend, so I would have to do it today. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm hoping I can, because she actually lives in St. George, Utah. She doesn't make it over this way very often. I haven't seen her since my mom's funeral, but it would be nice to go see her at the it's right next to the Del Coronado. Anybody been there? It's a really nice area. It's not busy over there. Yep. Okay. All right, then I'm going to turn that, and let me check and see where my stripes need to be. So this one's at the bottom. Next. Okay. Just needed to see where does it start. So I'm doing red. The sample actually shows pink, but I'm going to do red, and then I am going to put shimmer over the top of this. So it's going to kind of lighten it up. But we're going to do this. I still have to do the candy cane, but I'm just trying to get one layer done first. Okay, let me think. This. Okay, so I need to do this one. I always have to count my stripes. I look at my sample and count up. Yeah, I was surprised when my aunt's phone, it always scares me when a phone number from a relative shows up on my phone, because I don't know if they're calling because of my dad or because of my sister or just calling. So, yeah, my younger sister was just recently up in Idaho. Doris was up in Idaho, went up and saw our dad and my sister Dorothy up there and her friends, and I did not get to go. I actually didn't know she was going. She called and she was already there. I was like, oh. But I have so much going on with the craft show. I would not have been able to get away right now. Okay, let's dry this. Let's get this dry. Lots of yummy restaurants over there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I haven't been over there to eat. I'm sorry. I just, I live here, but I don't do the touristy thing. I really, honestly, I leave that to the tourists. Okay, I am going to get the shimmer out. I'm going to put shimmer over the top of this. Yeah, Coronado is a fun place. I've been over there, but I haven't gone to restaurants and things like that. It's hard for me to do that. I don't want to go and pay the price and not be able to eat the food. It's really difficult. What did I do with that? What did I do with my shimmer? Hello. Bright white. Oh, there it is. Okay. I think that's it. Is this it? Shimmer. Yep. Okay. It didn't look like it from the bottom. Okay, let me grab my brush that I was using. I just want to add just a little bit of shimmer on here. So I'm going to get, how am I going to do this? I'm going to get most of it off. I just want to add a little bit of shimmer here and there on it to kind of break up that color so it's not so bright. We are going to be inking the edges. We are going to do that. We're going to do cheekies next. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I'll show you what I did. So there's just a little bit of shimmer on it here and there. So it just kind of lightened it up. See how it just kind of lightened it up so it's not as bright. Okay, we'll do cheekies. And I'm going to put this away again. I might use this for the candy cane, maybe. We'll see. Okay, cheeks. So I'm going to get my vintage pink. Going to get a paper towel. We're going to do all the cheeks on all of my snowman. So these ones are, the cheeks are bigger area. So I'm going to use the larger brush. It's one of the blender brushes. I'm going to use that. Hi, Pam. How are you? Working on some of our snowman. I have 2 layers right here. It's kind of might be confusing looking at it. Okay, so I'm just going to take that blender brush and I'm going to just like draw my little cheekies just like that. Okay, I'm going to dry that and I'm going to do the X's. I have my marker here. Probably need a new one, but let's try this. Okay, so let's dry that. Nice and dry. Okay. And then we're going to take this board away in a second here. Okay, so these show up pretty good. The X's on here. I can still see them a lot, but I'm going to go over them like this with my marker. Okay, they're scored so you know exactly where it goes. All right, so these are in the Christmas in July sale. I'll give you that link again, guys, because some of you have just hopped on. Okay, so done with this. I'm going to set this to the side, and then we'll bring it back when it's time to do all of our inking. Okay, going to get my cheekies on all these things here on all the snowman. Okay, using the big brush. This is the blender brushes. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the small one for these guys. Okay, so the smaller one is just the little dauber. Get these at Michael's. Okay, and I'm just going to twist and give the cheekies. Okay, and then we're going to do eyeballs. This one I have to do the little dots for the cheeks. Okay, so I'm going to move that. All right. And going to grab my stylus. This one is not the right one. I need one that's larger than that. Where's the other stylus? Both of those are smaller. Interesting. Let me look at my drawer. All right, I'm not seeing it. I'll just have to use that. I'll use, maybe I can use, well, the ends aren't as big. This one's a little bit bigger. Okay, so eyeballs. And I'm just going to kind of draw it on there. Eyeballs. Okay, this one I need the eyeballs and the mouth. Okay, so this is toot. Toot. Okay, and then, so the nose is going up at the other side, so I don't need to do this. And then here's this eyeball and that eyeball. So 2 eyeballs here. Okay, and then I need to do the stripes on the candy cane. So let's kind of dry that, and then we'll come back, we'll dry it again. Okay, got that for my candy cane. Okay, gonna scooch up just a little bit more. Let's dry all this. It takes a while to dry all the way through, so I'm thinking if I dry it a little bit and then I come back and I dry it some more after I do the candy cane, then I should be good to go, guys. Okay, let me give you that link for the Christmas in July section. Make sure you're using your coupon. It's actually pretty, you could write it down. It's pretty easy to remember, but I'm not going to say it here because it's supposed to be over on the VIP group. So that's where I want it to stay. You have to join the VIP group to get that. Okay, so here's the link for this section for all the Christmas in July. Did it go? I don't know if it went. Maybe I didn't click. Let me see. Copy. There we go. Sometimes I skip a step, and it doesn't work if you skip a step, guys. Okay, there's that. I'm going to give you the link for the VIP group. For those of you that aren't in it yet, you want to join that. Okay, so there's those two. Okay, let's do our stripes on this. I'm going to grab a smaller brush for this. Okay, all right, so we are starting at the top area here and just doing our stripes. And then I probably will put shimmer on it. I like the way it turned out on the other one with the shimmer. And then we have a lot of inking to do, but it's going to go quick. It always does. So have any of you been watching the Hallmark Christmas in July shows? I watched them through YouTube. YouTube has a Hallmark channel. And I've been watching them and I'm like, all of them kind of have the same theme, but they're so cute. I just love it. It just makes me in the holiday spirit while I'm painting Christmas stuff for the craft shows. I get in the holiday spirit already. It's kind of funny. I can't wait for Survivor to start again. So you guys, if I miss it, let me know when it's going to start. I know they said fall, and I know they're done filming this last one. So they're done with that. So hopefully it starts soon. You guys can let me know so I don't miss it. Okay, there's that. Hi Sandy, how are you? Happy Thursday. We're painting I'm so behind on all my Christmas in July projects. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to add some shimmer to this. I'm looking at it going, I think I need shimmer. What do you guys think? On the blue part, I think I should add it to both of them. Okay, I still have some shimmer on this brush, so we're just going to add some shimmer to this from the brush that I still had stuff on. Still had shimmer on it from before. Don't think I need to add any more to the brush. I'm just putting just a little bit. Okay, so if you want to see it, just kind of adds just a little bit of shimmer there. I think I should put some shimmer on here. And then this one here. Okay. Okay, so I need to do all the mouth. I need to do all that. So let me, oops. Almost stuck my finger in that. Let me get my marker again. Let's dry this all completely. Let's make sure these are dry. Okay, I need to do all those little X's that are on there. So this one doesn't have a mouth at all. It's just the way it is. And then got all our little X's here. I can see them, but I like them to really show up. So I go over them with markers. It's totally up to you if you do or not, okay? I like to use the Sharpie that I like to use it's not a Sharpie brand. It's the Identa pen, Identa, I-D-E-N-T-I pen, Identa pen. It's what I use for all my stuff. Okay, time to ink everything. All right, so let's kind of pull everything off. Let's make sure that way we know that everything is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, this goes on the other one. These are all the bases. So we're going to get all the bases and we will get those all glued together. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get this all done and then we will ink everything, all of our edges. But this will make sure that we got all of our ducks in a row, all our snowmen in a row, our duckies. Got all of our little halos. Okay. This one, that one has that. Oh, I feel like it needs snow. It does. It needs shimmer on it. The little tree needs some shimmer. Just a little bit of shimmer on it. There. Perfect. It just needed something. It just needed something on it. You're good. You're here in Oceanside visiting your dog. Oh, nice. Nice, Sandy. And our weather is good for you. We're having beautiful weather. It's not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, our weather has been gorgeous. Yeah, my auntie is over visiting in Coronado. And she's like, oh my gosh, it is just perfect. Perfect weather for her. Okay, these go on each of those. Have one. And then I have one more halo up here at the top. I'm going to move my board and I'm going to bring in the other board. We'll assemble the other snowman and then we'll ink everything. Okay, so I can scooch this up now. Let's scooch that up. Let's scooch this up. Let's move this up. I'll bring in my other board. And let's get our snowman. Okay, so here's the other snowman. And we got new tape, so these pieces I'm gonna actually have to pull off because I used brand new tape this time. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's do it this way. That one goes on that one. Yep. Oh, I think I have to paint a little bit further up with the white because I did not realize that it went up so far. Okay, so let me just dry that really quickly. Yeah, great weather coming from yeah, it's perfect. There's a nice breeze now and again, huh? It's not too hot, not too cold. Okay, let me just get a second coat in there. We're not having high humidity or anything, which is nice. That might have a tinge of blue in it. Oh well. Oh well, it will be fine. No one's gonna know, right? Okay, this one goes here. This goes at the top of that one. Baby, it's cold outside. Okay, this goes with this one. Hello winter, that goes up there. That goes there. That goes there. These guys, this goes here. This one goes where? That one goes on there. Having to look at these. This goes, oh, it's supposed to be a different color. It's okay. So bright. It's supposed to be red. Okay, well, I could paint over that really quick. It's supposed to be red. Yep. Let's just do that, and then it has some shimmer on it. So I didn't look. Okay, let me just paint that really quick. See, that is why I do this. I should have flipped it over. Drying the layers. Okay, all right. Let me get my shimmer brush. This is just going in the trash. I don't ever reuse those. Okay, there's a little bit of shimmer on it. Okay, perfect. Now it's gonna look right. It goes right in there. Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. Okay, let's start inking. I'm gonna stand up to do this. There's a lot to ink. So I just start taking it apart and start inking all the edges. time is it? 7:52. We're running late. Sorry. I have a lot of projects that I did. We're running late. We're late for a very important date. Okay, let me get all of these guys in. All our bases. We usually like to get our bases all glued together first. So I will ink this, and then I'm going to focus on the bases so that we have all of that done. I just wanted to get 2 projects done. If I did one, I'd be done by now. But guys, I'm just a little overachiever. Let's get our white out for this. Get our white out for the black. Yeah, I always like to do more than I should. always trying to do more. But, you know, that's just my life. That is my life. Okay, there's the white. Hooey. Okay, so part of this is going to have a little something over it, snowflakes. So I'm not going to have to do like right in between. I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to kind of roughly go around it. These are so cute. I don't know if I'll make a whole bunch for my craft show coming up. We'll see how they go. We do have for not this one, but the next one. We do have a whole section that is Christmas in July this time, but it's a shared area. So I will have Christmas in July in my booth in a corner, but we will also have a whole section. And I'll just pull, if we don't have a lot of people that bring stuff, then I'll pull more from my booth and other people will pull more. It always works out somehow. We always look at everything and go, somehow it just all works out. Okay, let's glue these bases together first so that we have all that glued together. I think these are all the same size. Yeah, they are. Okay, perfect. Let's bring in the glue. It's hot in here. I'm working hard this morning, guys. Thanks, Deborah. How are you? Hope you're doing good. So all of the transfers went out that were paid for. I hate to say it, but I still have 8 people that haven't paid. Okay. 2 of those have arranged for later date. Okay. So I have 6 people. Please pay. I don't want to put you on my can't purchase list. Okay. But I will do that if I've already pulled all the orders. So please pay. I know some people had to wait till Friday. I'm not counting you in that list, okay? I do know that. I actually have somebody else that needs to wait a little bit longer. I'm okay with that. As long as you communicate with me, I am always willing to work with you guys because I understand that. I mean, I get paid every Monday for my job. My bookkeeping job, I get paid every Monday. So if I needed to purchase something and I couldn't purchase it right then because I didn't have enough money in my account and I don't want to bounce anything, and I had to wait until Monday, I would let people know. It's all about respect. Okay, so it's about respect. If you're claiming things and you're taking it away from other people, then make sure that you're just communicating with me. I know I have several of you paying tomorrow. So I actually didn't even include those in there at all. Okay, let's glue this one together and then we'll just ink each one as we go. So just please be kind and do the right thing. I don't like to be the one harping and saying you need to pay your invoice, you need to pay your invoice. You guys know that you only have 48 hours to pay it. And here we are. It's over a week later and there's still some that haven't paid. That it's in your email, it's in your PayPal, it's in your private messages. If there's an issue that you need to wait, just let me know. That's all I ask. Just communicate with me and say, hey Darlene, I thought that I was getting this, I haven't got it yet. Because I have some people that have done that have said I need to wait a few more days. Because I've already pulled those orders. You took those things from somebody else that could have claimed them. So sorry to be the one that harps about this. I am not the only one having issues. I've seen other designers that were having sales that are having same problem. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach sometimes, I know. And sometimes it's hard to know everything that you were going to get. Just be kind. Be kind. Be respectful. Be respectful of me and of all the other people. Okay. I need to get a sponge out of my drawer. Thank you. Thanks, Jackie. I appreciate it. And you guys, make sure you're sprinkling. I do sprinkle gifts. I send them out on a weekly basis. And those that are participating and those that are sharing my video, they get in on that. So go ahead and if you can sprinkle and let me know. I don't always see that you did it because it doesn't always tell me who has. Sometimes Facebook doesn't show me that you have sprinkled. Okay. So you need to let me know when you do it so I can get you in on that. Okay, there's that. Need a little bit more glue. So I'm just using a little makeup sponge. These are the little triangle ones. They come in a pack and there's quite a few in there and they last a long time. Okay. Hello, Winter. Isn't this so cute? So this is part of the Christmas in July sale. I did post the link above. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's set that one. Look how cute that is. And it's big. So this is fairly big. They're not little ones. I didn't do 2 different sizes. A lot of times I'll do 2 different sizes. I did not do that on this. Okay, let's ink the edges on this. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. You guys, I do. I truly appreciate it. Let's get it out to more people so that more people can enjoy all of this, all the fun crafts. And I love adding people to our community here. And just know that if you are new here, we pray for people on this page. If you're not a praying person, don't you sweat it at all, because you can just send your good thoughts. Okay, we don't judge anybody. All right, this is a non-judging arena here. we try to share. Oops, I think I forgot to do the edges on this. Let me try to get in there. I did forget to do the edges on him. Shoot. Okay. You know what? Let me get a little Q-tip. Totally forgot the sides of my snowman. Somehow Darlene got distracted. I don't know from what, but it's easy to do nowadays. Yeah, at least today's better. Yesterday, I just needed more sleep. My eyes were swollen for a long time yesterday. I had some allergies going on. That is never fun. Allergy season. I don't know what it was. It's probably something my dogs had got into outside. You know how they can go outside and they can, there's weeds sometimes from the neighbors. Our backyard is concrete, but our neighbors have a few weeds that blow through, or things blow through in the wind, and the dogs are outside and then they come and they lay on you and they get all the allergens on you. It happens. It does happen. So, okay. Oops. Darlene, if you take the lid off, it works better. You guys. Sometimes I'm a dork. You never know what you're going to get here. Okay, I'm always going to try my hardest, but there's going to be days when you're like, hello. Okay, there's a ribbon that goes around his neck. I'm gonna plug in my glue gun because I'm gonna need that to help me probably. I'm gonna plug in my glue gun. I am gonna tie it around his neck though. Thank you. Thanks, Sherry. Thank you, Deborah. Hi, Janine. How are you? So I'm trying to get some of my Christmas in July things done because a lot of you guys have ordered, and I don't have my samples out there. There's just not enough time in my day. My nights, I'm doing a lot of my prep work for my craft show, getting all those ducks in a row. It is a lot. If you have never been in charge of a craft show, then you probably don't know how time consuming it is. I got my floor plan all done, and I'm emailing out all my people that are on the email list. I can only do a few at a time, like maybe 20 at a time. And then I'll do like 20, 20, 20, and then I'll wait because it tells me that I'm spamming and I don't want that. Okay, that's gonna have to sit there. I'll do the ribbon. I'm gonna put the ribbon on top of it so I don't forget to do that. Okay. Okay, next. You're next. You're up. You are up. Okay. Get all of my little guys inked. I just kind of lightly go around it. This ink pad is from Memento Luxe. I'll show you the lid so you can take a screenshot if you need to. The color is Espresso Truffle. So let me put the lid on for you. I'll hold it up here. I get it from Amazon. And it's so easy to just go around this instead of using a shader brush. I cheat. I'm not shading all this stuff. I'm not using a sponge. I use my ink pad. It's the easiest thing for me to do. I just lightly ink each thing. Okay, even the little buttons. Just kind of get the edges a little bit. You don't have to do the whole thing. And then my snowman, I try to kind of go around the whole thing. What time is it? It's 8:04. We're still okay. We're still okay. I usually log in to work by now, but not today. Not today. But it's okay because I worked really late last night getting stuff done. So I am very caught up on my work. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Sometimes I just prefer to work at night. Does this one have something around it? Let me look and see. I might have forgot to grab all the little scarves and stuff that goes on these. Oh gosh, I think I did. I think I forgot to grab my ribbon and things like that. So just know that, oh yeah. Yeah, so they will have ribbon on the neck. I'm not going to go grab them. You're going to envision it. I will take pictures when I'm all done. They're going to have little bows on them. It's not going to go around their neck. There's going to be a bow up in the corner. Yep. So, okay, going to go down and then like that. Okay, let me just scooch this up all the way so that that can sit there for a moment and dry. Okay, next. Yeah, I totally forgot the ribbon. I'll just tie bows, put around their necks. I got the ribbon for him, but see, sometimes I just miss the boat. Sometimes, oops, that's a wrong color. Darlene, hello. That is the wrong color. Where is my ink pad? Right there, in front of me. It doesn't work to do white on something that's light like that. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys. Hello. Oh, yeah. You never know what you're going to get. It is a circus here all the time. You know, this is my life. This is the way my day is all the time. I laugh. I laugh at myself because it's a crazy world. I just have things happen. So at least I'm here. Sometimes I would take a project to the craft show and I'd forget one important part of it. And yeah, you're there and you're like, dang it, I don't have all my things that I need. I can't assemble this. Darn. Okay. All right. So that's that. I'm going to move this one because I'm going to glue that together and I'm going to put it up in that spot. All right. So glue this together. Let's get all our pieces on our snowman. Got that. Got our little halo that goes on the wing part. Okay. And then there are snowflakes on each side of the wing. So one on each side. One there. Can you guys see? Do you need closer? Do you need a closer look? Maybe I can go closer for you guys. It actually is pretty close. Okay. Don't want to go too close and then you can't see everything. Okay, there's the nose. Got your nose. Here's the buttons. Did you hear my stomach growl? Grrr. And our little heart. Okay, so we're gonna glue this together. We'll set it up here, and then so I'm just gonna put glue here and then all along there, and that should be perfect. Just kind of wiggle it. Okay, so that one's ready. Make sure that it's straight. Okay, next. Thank you, Carol. They're so fun. I just love making all of them. So they will have little bows on them. I just messed up. I'll have to go grab ribbon, but I'm not going to make you guys wait. I can always add little bows. I don't think I have any scraps. Don't have scraps. Do you guys want me to grab it so I can show you guys, or you want me, is it okay to just take the picture? What do you think? I will post pictures of them. So I'll just be tying a bow. I'm going to do this one. This one's actually going to go all the way around. The other ones are just a bow that's just going to go on them. On each of one, kind of on the neck area. Okay. But I'll do whatever. If you want me to go grab the ribbon, I can do that. A pet memorial transfer would be nice. Yes, Laura, that would be a pet memorial transfer. Yes. So I'll suggest that because I think that would be great to do. Yeah, it definitely, I don't know if I did this one. I can't really tell. It is so necessary, you know. I'm going to suggest that. I think that would be good. We're actually working on, I'm on a committee. They're actually working on stuff for spring. So if you have some spring ideas that like for Easter or spring, Mother's Day, that type of thing, go ahead and send me some ideas that you might like to see, because not that it's actually going to turn into it, but they're always looking for suggestions, and I am on one of the committees that gets to help give suggestions. So please, if you have ideas, share with me. Okay, let's move this. We're going to put this one over here because it's going to need to dry for a minute before we stand it up. Okay. All right. The other ones are probably fine. Okay, we're going to do the bow around this one. It's going to be around the neck. This is his little scarf. And I'm actually just going to tie it like a scarf. Okay, so kind of get it into place. And then I'm going to tie it like a scarf and not into a bow. All right, if you want to do a bow, you could do a bow instead. But I just kind of want to tie it there. And then I am going to glue it down so that it kind of stays where I want it to be. And I'm just angling those. I'm going to grab my glue gun. I have my glue gun plugged in. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? When we have suggestions for any chalk, do we just tell you? If you're a designer, you can submit it through the back office. There's a form. But if you are a customer, then you would let me know and I'll submit it to them. Because there's a special place to submit it. But now that I'm on a committee, it goes directly to them. And all the other committee members would see it too and might go, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, so for me, I would love if you would send it to me so that I can submit it to them. Oops, I do need this. I need to glue the bases. But all designers can go to their back office and they can submit suggestions. You can even turn in drawings that you think, a drawing of the project. Okay, I'm gonna put a roll of glue at the back of each of these. I'll just do it quickly. Okay, and then I'm just gonna set these to the side as we get each one done. So I put some glue at the bottom and then I put it in the stand and then I put glue on the back with the hot glue gun just to hold it, because for me at my craft shows, I don't want these coming apart. I want them to be on here and stay. Okay. Another glue stick. I use a lot of glue sticks when I'm doing this part, but it does help me so that my stands don't come apart, because sometimes glue doesn't, you know, stay where it's supposed to go, you know, doesn't make it stick. Okay, I'm going to turn them this way because we're going to have you look at them from the front. So I'm putting all of them up there. They all go in their little stands. I will be adding a bow to their necks. Sorry about that. I totally forgot it. Tara will usually say, am I supposed to include ribbon? I was like, yes, but you know, my people also know that they aren't always going to get ribbon. Oh, guess what I just did? Don't press that hard. You guys, I just broke my little angel here. Okay, I pressed way too hard. I was trying to get it down into the thing. Let's try this again. Let's glue this back together, but I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue this time. That's what happens if you press too hard. Okay, we're going to just add some hot glue in there. That will keep it on there right away. Oh my goodness. And then my candy cane popped off too. You guys, it's always entertaining here. Always. I can promise you, you are always going to have a good time on my show. So just going to put a little bit of hot glue. I like to have both because hot glue is not going to last forever. Hot glue will eventually pop off, but this other glue will last and will stay there forever. Yeah, don't ever just use hot glue. That's not a good idea. You get to a craft show and things start popping up. You get somewhere and it's hot and they'll pop up. Can you believe I did that? Okay, don't press that hard. Okay, and I want to make sure that it's standing up straight. Okay, gonna put, oh my gosh, you know what? Oh, hello. Hello. Let me try this again. Okay, I'm gonna be having a problem with the wings. The wings are the problem, guys. Oh my goodness. I think it's the shimmer stuff. I think the shimmer doesn't want to stick. I need to let it sit longer instead of pressing so hard. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so another thing you can do, guys, is this. If you are worried about that, you can run a little bead of glue right here along your wings. Okay, you won't be able to lift this up right away. We're going to set that there so that it stays. We're going to set that there for a minute. Okay. I'm not going to press as hard on these. I didn't know I was that strong. I didn't know I was that strong. Okay, so let everything dry really good before you put it in. That one went in really easy. The other one just was a little bit tight. Okay, we're good with this one. Oh my goodness. I'm breaking angels. Okay. All right. Yeah, the picture that you sent me, that would be a good one. Definitely would be a good one. Yeah, I have some other ones. Like I have this little saying that's next to my coffee pot that says, I just want to sit and drink coffee and pet my dog. I think my daughter or daughter-in-law gave me that one. One of them gave it to me. Because that's how I am. I think it's in all the way. I think that's what the problem was, that it looked like it was crooked. But it really isn't. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, I think I can lift this one up now. And I'll just put some glue at the bottom. Oops, I need another glue stick. Of course I do. Of course I do. Oh my goodness, guys. 2 of them. I usually will grab 2 and I'll set one to the side. Okay. All right, here we go. I'd like to just glue at the back so it stays. Okay, I am gonna go and grab ribbon and finish these up so I can take pictures. But let me put you up to myself. Got all my little guys in a row, so when I turn you to me, you'll see all these little cutie pies. They're all ready to go. Are you ready to see them? Here we go. Look at them. Oh my goodness, they turned out so cute. Look at me. I'm such a hot mess. All right, let me go a little bit closer for you. These turned out so stinking cute, guys. I love them. I love them all. They're all fun. So I will go grab some ribbon and tie bows and put on the necks of each of these guys. So I'll go do that. Then I'll take some pictures and post for you guys. All right. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day. Today is Thursday already. Woohoo. We are buzzing through this week. All right. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you guys. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. We have such a great group of people. We really do. I know. What do you think? Do you love it? Which one's your favorite? I think I really love the Hello Winter. Which one is it? This one right here. I'm looking. It's like backwards from my screen. I love the Hello Winter. I feel like I need to make a whole bunch of those. All right.